What do you think makes for a good relationship between a costume designer and a director?
Wow. You know, I can only speak for myself, but I think vulnerability, to be honest, and, not being shy about one's ideas. I used to be so shy. I never used to speak up. And sometimes if I'm in the room with a certain director that I adore, I don't want to fuck it up. I want to be like, no, just hold your tongue until you really get to know this person. Listen, I feel like we are so lucky to have these jobs that are creative, that we get paid to do. And so that's number one. So out of respect, sheer respect for the medium, I want to come to the job, to a director, knowing that truly, by any means necessary, I am going to fulfill your vision. Whatever it is, it could be crazy, it could be mundane, it could be banal. Whatever it is that you need, I'm going to make it happen. Now, a little ego falls into place there because in my mind, and I don't know why this is, I always think I'm going to see it better. That's an embarrassing thing, but the real truth to say, because I think that kind of thinking really, ultimately, while it sounds egotistical, it's really a shared thing. You want to do the best and even greater than they can ever imagine, which is often what I hear, thank God, from directors and DPs. It's like, Antonio Banderas, I'm going to say, was one of those people who I thought, or Morgan Freeman, I had this idea of what this should be coming into this project. And when you told me your ideas, I was like, no, that's not at all what I'm thinking. But now that we're done with the fitting and I'm in these clothes, it's absolutely what I needed. And I'm so glad that you pushed me in that direction. And this has happened over and over. And it's kind of a character flaw because I'm a little psychic. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying psychic makes you right. It's a flaw. Like you think you know best for people. And so you try to be ahead of them to say, okay, you want door number 1 as your end result, but I'm going to show you door number 2 and 3. And I think you're going to pick 3. So with a director, it's the shared experience for his or her culmination of a dream, right? And I want that dream to be as memorable and a kind of first time experience for them and all of the audiences that may interact with that dream when it's done. Or else, I really feel like as a respect level thing, I haven't done my job, but also for my own, self-satisfaction. I don't want to be bored. I don't want to be like, really, Ann, you could have gone about 10 levels higher. I don't want to ever feel that way. So it's a kind of exhaustive process to want to please that director with the result and to kind of create it's like a nonverbal thing to kind of create this reaction in your body physically and in your mind, mentally, and in your heart emotionally that you can't shake, that you have to remember as a lasting image.